Well, I hope everybody's out there in viewing land. Tonight's game will pit the Wagner Lady Red Raiders against the MVP Titans. The Red Raiders are 3-6 on the season, and the Titans are 7-2. They face some common opponents during the season. Both have losses to West Central and Corsica Stickney. West Central is currently 10-0, and Corsica Stickney is 10-1. The other common opponent was Gregory, and Wagner and the Titans both defeated the Gregory Gorillas, and that brings us up to about 2 minutes before start time here. Now, the last couple games, the Titans played here, or played over, I believe, in Kimball on Tuesday night against the Kimball White Lake Wildcats, and they came away with a victory. It was 46-27. So we'll see what Coach Christensen has lined up the last couple weeks. I know that they've really upped their defense, their player rotation, and so we'll look for them to come out right from the start and put on maybe some type of man-to-man press. And on offense, they've been working it around the perimeter, and when the opportunity presents itself, they've been sticking it inside to Caitlin Briggs. So we'll get the starting lineups. I didn't have a chance. Tonight's officials are Aaron Vanderberg, and Steve Walsh. I'm not sure where they're out of, but I've seen these officials before. They usually give a pretty good game. So we'll see where we're at here as Gary Christensen gets the game rolling in about 25 seconds. I'll take a quick drink of water. And we'll be going probably to our national anthem. Dramatic pause. And then we'll catch the boys' game later. And as usual, we'll start off with the national anthem. And so we're ready to begin. My assistant tonight is Cody Hyalk, technician extraordinaire. For the cheerleaders, for the Titans, Marisa Contreras, Cassandra Gerlach, Jacqueline Duvall, Jenna Hansen, Catherine Blau, Hilda Arias, Lexi Goldhammer, Peyton Gortmaker, and they are coached by Jan Gendon. And starting line for the Red Raiders, here we go. 5'9" junior. Number 3, Kaylee Kocher. Number 4, Faith Tyler. Senior, number 0, Caitlin Knoll. Mesa Dvorak, number 25. And number 34, a sophomore, Abby Brunsing, are the starting lineup. They are coached by Mike Kopel and assisted by Mandy Kopel. I think Mandy Kopel was out of USD, kind of an all-star player down there when she was there. Our starting lineup. Number 2, a 5'6" senior, Haley Walls. A sophomore guard, number 5'6", Haley Schmidt. A 5'7" senior guard, Michaela Cassidy. A 5'6" junior, Daisy Rehanick. And in the middle, our 6'1" junior is number 45, Caitlin Briggs. And we are ready to start the game. And Red Raiders are first on the floor, ready to rock and roll. Or country and western, just depending on where you're from. I worked at Harding County one time, and I said, let's rock and roll. And they all kind of looked at me as I was officiating. I said, all right, let's country and western. It looks like Steve Walsh is ready to throw the ball up, and it is controlled by the Titans. Walls brings it up, swings it over to the left side to Schmidt. Schmidt brings it back to the top, over to Cassidy, down in the corner to Walls. Haley Walls brings it up, looks to kick out, back over to Cassidy on the right elbow. She drives in. She is blocked by number 3, Kocher. Ball comes down, and Kocher is the first one up court. And she's called for a travel, no basket. So, looks like the Red Raiders want to get up and down the floor in a hurry. Looks like they're going to release on every shot, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. They're going to put on a full court pressure. Applied by Tyler. Swung over to the right side to Cassidy. Flash applied by Brunsing. Walls is going to dribble in, and she's going to make it to the basket, and it bounces off the back. Rebound by number 25, Dvorak. Passes the ball up to Tyler, who brings it back to the center of the court, over to Kocher. Kocher feeds it inside to number 34, Brunsing. Another traveling call. So they've had 2 opportunities, and they look to want to score fast. Walls brings it up, guarded by Kocher. Cassidy down in the corner to Rehanick. Rehanick back up to Cassidy, swings it up point. Down on the left side to Walls, back up to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Cassidy. Waiting, they're biding their time. Looking inside, waiting for time, going down. And the shot's up by Schmidt off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Rehanick. Back out to Cassidy, so they'll get a fresh 35. Back in the corner to Schmidt. Looks like they're patient. They're not looking to put the ball up right away. Looking inside to get it to Briggs. Schmidt in the corner. Swings it back up and around. Back over here to Walls. Walls is going to put it up and off the front of the rim. And it looks like Briggs is going to get the rebound, and she's going to put it up and in for the first points of the game. So 2-0 with 6:02. Ball brought up court by Tyler. Tyler gets it over to Kocher. Kocher down to Dvorak. Dvorak tries the backdoor and up and good. So Dvorak scores the first points. Got to play defense the whole time. Red Raiders with a full court pressure and a reach in. We'll see what the call is. A push called on number 4. Her first foul, first team foul. So Walls will set the inbound, and into the game is number 20, Emily Fox. She is a 7th grader and really shows a lot of potential. Has a very good court awareness and gets up and down the floor. Here she goes. We'll see. She gets it inside. Briggs is going to put it up. Nobody really to contest her inside. Just has to be patient. Fox got a hand on that ball. She gets it up court to Kocher, turns the ball over into Walls. They're going to give it to Fox, and she's going to come up and lead the offense. Swings the ball over to, and I didn't see Reagan Clues come in, but she's back in. They seem to work as a tandem. I would expect maybe some full court. Swung down to the corner to Fox on the long, and let's see, they're going to call inside a foul. This could be Kocher or Tyler's second foul. Caitlin Briggs will go to the line to shoot 2, and it is her second foul, second team foul. Briggs is a pretty good free throw shooter, and what you notice on most free throw shooters, if they stay up on their toes when they finish, generally the ball gets to the basket. Just something I've learned over the years. Watch people finish, and they stay up, and it hits. She gets the second one. She has now 3 points, and they're going to move the ball up. And into the game is LeBeau, Bella LeBeau. Bella is a junior, 5'11", guard forward. Ball comes into Haley Walls. She'll be coming up and around. And also number 44 is into the game. Disha Medicine Horn. They swing it all the way across court on the skip pass. And Emily Fox hits a 3. So the score is 6-2 with 4:42. Putting on the pressure. LeBeau passes it around to Dvorak. Up to Medicine Horn. To Dvorak. Back over to... looks like Dvorak, and they're going to call traveling. I thought maybe it would be a jump ball. That was Brunsing. I'm sorry, number 34 is Brunsing. And she goes off the floor. Into the game now is number 2. I do not have her on my sheet. I am not sure who number 2 is. Reagan Clues with the ball up top. She kicks it to the corner to Walls. Walls inside to Cassidy, who banks it off the back. She also goes down. Ball rebounded by LeBeau. She passes it off to number 2. We'll have to find out who number 2 is. Ball back into LeBeau. And she'll be shooting 2. We'll see who the foul's on. I think it will be on Caitlin Briggs. It is. Her first foul, first team foul. And LeBeau's first shot bounces off the ring. Back into the game are Rahanic and Schmidt. Out goes Cassidy and Walls. LeBeau's second shot bows off the rim, rebounded by Fox.
No number 2 on here.
Yeah, there's no number 2 on the state high school site. So maybe at halftime we'll be able to pick that up. Clues brings the ball around, passes it over to Briggs. Briggs over to Fox. She's going to crank it up again. She's 2 for 2. She is now 6 points. It's 9-2. Up the ball comes with Kocher. Kocher passes it back to number 2. Pass down to Medicine Horn. Medicine Horn on the elbow. Gets Kocher coming back across. And it looks like she got caught on the elbow. And we'll see who's going to shoot, or she will shoot, but we'll see who the foul's on. It's on number 15, Daisy Rahanic. That's our second team foul. Kosher shot is up and good, making it 3, and that's Rahanic's first foul. Kaylee Kosher puts it up, and it rolls off and in. So she now has 2 points. Full court pressure being applied by the Red Lady Red Raiders. Fox gets the ball out pretty quick, gets it up court with no problem. Kicks it over to the left side to Schmidt, up to Briggs out tie, over to Rahanic. Rahanic down to Clues. Clues into to Briggs, and Clues puts it up. Rebound by Schmidt, puts it up, misses the front of the rim. LeBeau takes it up, and she's going to pass it up, it looks like, to Brunsing, and the ball goes off. Number 2. Schmidt will inbound. Comes into Clues. She'll dribble up, right up the middle, and she kicks it back to Fox. She throws it over to Schmidt, who looked like she might crank it up. Kicks it over to Rahanic. Rahanic's going to feed down into Briggs. Having a tough time right under the basket, but Caitlin Briggs gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. She has 4 points.
Number 2 is that girl.
Lizzie Tyler. Okay, we found out who number 2 is. It is Lizzie Tyler. And it's out. So we have a couple of Tylers. Substitution in on the floor is number 0. Knoll is back in the game. She adds a little bit of height to the team. LeBeau will be inbounding. And Caitlin Briggs goes off, and Michaela Cassidy is back in. Inside, they get it down to Medicine Horn on the pick and or give and go. Medicine Horn has now 2 points. Ball comes up by Fox. Fox over to Walls on the left-hand corner. She kicks it down, and she's going to drive baseline. Looks inside. Back across to McCassidy, and it goes through her hands and out of bounds. Back in the game was coming Kaylee Kosher, and out goes Bella LeBeau. Brunsing inbounds the ball to Lizzie Tyler. Lizzie Tyler back to Brunsing on the right elbow. Up to Medicine Horn, looking inside to look at Knoll. To kick it out, Brunsing, and it goes off her hands. Never really had control of it. Kind of rolled off. Looks like the Red Raiders have called off the pressure. Really hasn't. Now they're going to run a half-court trap. She beats the half-court trap over to Schmidt. Looks like they're looking to run and catch somebody on the back. Fox puts another one up. She's 3 for 3. She has 9 of the 14 points that the Titans now have. Brunsing on the right hand, up to Medicine Horn. She's going to dribble all the way down, steal by Rahanic, but it goes right to Kocher. And Schmidt on the rebound dribbles it out. Gets it to Fox. Half-court trap. And they're looking. They're going to let go. Back out to Cassidy. Cassidy up to Fox. Fox comes around the pick. And Walls looks like, and a bounce in to pass into Rahanic. Rahanic. Schmidt with the rebound and the putback. So she's got her first 2 points of the game, 16-6. Fox gets the steal, and she gets 2. She now has 11 of the 18 points. Instant offense, just add water. Here we go. Kocher down to Medicine Horn. Back out to Kocher, and the ball comes off, and it's going to be an easy layup as Brunsing couldn't catch up. Lizzie Tyler with the ball. She brings it up past Fox. She swings it over to Knoll, back into Medicine Horn. And it looks like Michaela Cassidy might get a call for a reach. We'll see. And the call is on number 10. That's Cassidy's first foul. And team third. Subbing into the game, we have number 22, Kaylee Fox, and Sydney Talam. Number 32, Talam is a 5'6" forward, and she's a senior. And Kaylee Fox is a 5'4" senior. She started some of the games at the early start of the season. Back into LeBeau. LeBeau puts it off the back. Rebounded by Schmidt. Schmidt's going to bring the ball up on the right-hand side. Crosses over with countdown. 4, 3. Shot up by Talam off the back of the rim, and that will end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it is 20-6. Sorry for the lull. It looks like Coach Christensen isn't having to put on any kind of full court pressure. When they played up at Redfield Dolan came out of the start. We had some problems with our passing to our wingmen, and we had a lot of turnovers right away. And in the second half, it was just reversed. The Redfield Dolan girls turned the ball over, and we had transition points that led to the start of the game.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact...
And the Red Raiders come out with Kocher, Tyler, Knoll, Brunsing, Dvorak. Oh, take that back. Brunsing's not on. LeBeau is. And up by Schmidt. Briggs gets it. So we have Rahanic, Cassidy, Schmidt, Walls, and Rahanic. I think the starting five. Cassidy gets her own rebound and puts it back up. She's fouled on the shot by Mesa Dvorak. Should be her first foul and the team third. So we're even in fouls now to start the second quarter. Cassidy will go to the free throw. Pretty good free throw shooter, usually. But it seems like as Coach Carr says, I probably put the whammy on her. Shot up and bounces off the back of the rim. Rebound by Dvorak. Ball brought up by Lizzie Tyler. We figured out who number 2 was. Tyler gets the ball into Dvorak. Dvorak is double teamed and called for a travel as Schmidt stole the ball from her, but it was Haley Schmidt that was called for the travel. So looks like a little zone, and Daisy Rahanic intercepts it, passes the ball up to Cassidy, who does jump stop, but took a little hop step to get to the jump stop, which causes for a travel. LeBeau will inbound to over here to Kocher. Kocher will get it back to Tyler. So it looks like Coach Christensen is extending his full court defense. It really wore down the Redfield Dolan girls. Their top scorer, Briggs with the rebound down there. She just towers over everybody. In the Redfield Dolan game, it was that by the half, they had a young girl that scored most of their points in the first half. LeBeau on this play, Walls was driving in, and LeBeau was called for the block. But by the end of the third quarter, between Reagan Clues and Walls and Rahanic, they applied full court pressure on the gal. And by the end of the third quarter, she could hardly stand up. She was sucking wind in the thing. Ball comes in to Caitlin Briggs, who gets one, and she now has 7 points. 7 of the 22. Most of the scoring being carried by a 7th grader and a junior, which is pretty promising. Ball goes to Cassidy, who hands it off to Walls. She brings it up past half court, trying to force us to go one way. We go right. Passes over to down in the corner to Walls. Walls is going to get the baseline pick from Rahanic, and she gets 2 more. She now has 9 points, 9 of the 24. 9 of the 24, and Emily Fox has 11 of the 24, which accounts for 24 of the points. And it's not like they're being selfish. It's just that the opportunity's there and the ball's open. Turnover, Red Raiders. They're struggling a little bit on the offensive end. A little bit congested. It seems like they should spread the floor a little bit. Back into the lineup is Reagan Clues and Emily Fox. And in for is Faith Tyler, number 4. And Disha Medicine Horn. So it's Brunsing, Faith Tyler, LeBeau, Medicine Horn, and Dvorak. Pass goes in, deflected by Daisy Rahanic, picked up by Briggs, who passes it over to Fox. Fox swings it to Clues. Clues takes a couple dribbles in, kicks it back out. Rahanic, she looks to turn the corner, and she puts it up. Looked like there was a little bit of contact in there by Medicine Horn, but she must have been just standing her ground straight up. Defensive player has a right to their position as long as they're upright. Verticality. So Faith Tyler brings the ball up. Looks like the Tyler girls have the job of bringing the ball up court. They swing it over here on the right corner to Bella LeBeau. Looking inside, little congested. Caitlin Briggs with a steal over Medicine Horn, and she's going to go all the way down, and Disha Medicine Horn is going to pick up the foul. Caitlin Briggs will go to the line to shoot 2. Disha's first foul, team 4th foul. I must have missed one because they have 5 listed up there. And Briggs rolls off. Like I say, if you can see it, if she's flat-footed, usually the ball doesn't reach the front of the rim. And that's not just her, that's most players. Here we'll see if she can redeem herself. End of the game came Haley Schmidt. And Medicine Horn gets the rebound. Caitlin Briggs is usually pretty dependable. I would say she's got to be somewhere around about a 75% free throw shooter. Around the horn, Tyler to Brunsing or Dvorak. They look for that backdoor lob pass again. Didn't have it. Brunsing drives all the way around the horn and goes over, rolls over the top of the rim, gets her own rebound, dribbles out to the corner. And she is pushed in the corner by number 2, Haley Walls. Her first foul, team 4th. I must have missed one of the fouls. I don't know who it's on. Haley Schmidt intercepts and gets the ball, hands it off to Fox, and she brings it up past half court. Swings it over to Reagan Clues. Almost hit Haley in the head. Swings it back to Reagan. Reagan kicks it all the way over on the skip pass. We'll see if she's as good on the left side. It goes off the rim by Fox. Now she's 3 for 4. And she's going to dribble in. Looks at Reagan Clues. She's going to put up the three-pointer. Bounces off the heel of the rim. A little strong. Ball rebounded by Dvorak. Brought up by Faith Tyler. Tyler over to Brunsing. Brunsing up to Medicine Horn. Over to Tyler. Tyler looking at Bella LeBeau. And they're going to call a foul. Not quite sure. But somebody must either probably been holding somebody as they try to cross. Foul is on number 1, Reagan Clues, her first foul, and the team 5th. So we're even on fouls. Looks like Michaela Cassidy came in for Briggs. And we're back out, and the pass comes out to Kocher. She's back in the game. Kocher back in the corner to Brunsing. She's going to put up the 3, and it looks like it hit the wire up top. Both out officials called that pretty quick. Cassidy inbounds the ball to Fox with 3:43 left in the second quarter. Ball over to Clues. She'll dribble back to the point, back to Fox. Down in the corner to Schmidt, and it bounces on the line, and we turn the ball over. So back into the game is number 2, Lizzie Tyler, and out goes Kaylee Kocher, and also coming in is number 32, new to the game, Eva Zephyr. Pass tries to go to Zephyr. She stops and picks and runs it down. Tyler, no. Faith Tyler over to Lizzie Tyler. Faith down inside, back out, and she's going to put up the three, bounces off the heel of the rim, rebounded by Eva Zephyr. Making an impact already. Number Dvorak with the ball, and there's a foul called on, looks like it'll be Reagan Klu's second foul. Team 6 foul. Next one will put the Red Raiders into the bonus. Ball's going to be inbounded by Faith Tyler. She's going to bounce it right off Emily Fox's back, but she had a foot. Now, you see that happening quite often, but you got to make sure you get both feet inbounds before you grab the ball. You can throw it off the other player's back, and they're going to try and put the double press on. They get it right in the middle to Rahanic. Rahanic gets it down to number 5, Baker, who's new to the game. Maria Baker didn't notice that she had come in. Haley Schmidt puts it up. Baker tries to get the rebound, but it bounces off her hand and goes out of bounds. So with 2:51, 24-6, Lizzie Tyler inbounds it. I'm assuming they're sisters. They kind of look alike to Faith Tyler, and they come up court over to Zephyr. Zephyr to Tyler. Tyler over to Faith Tyler. Looking for the back door, and Medicine Horn throws it just over the top of Lizzie Tyler's head. LeBeau's coming back in. She's going to come in for Disha Medicine Horn. And so 2:33, counting down. Maria Baker is a freshman, 5'7". She was out earlier. She had an injury to her finger. And Rahani passes it over to Cassidy. Cassidy, Schmidt, and they're going to call a jump ball. It will be Red Raider ball with 2:19 left. Ball inbounded to Tyler. Faith Tyler bringing the ball up. Crosses over, guarded by Fox. And the ball goes into Dvorak. Dvorak back out to Tyler. LeBeau with the ball. LeBeau over to Zephyr. Zephyr dribbles up the right side, dishes it down inside to Dvorak, who can't quite get it up over Fox. I think she might have got a piece of that. Ball rebounded by Maria Baker. Fox throws it up to Schmidt. They're looking to double team. Trap in the corner, wherever. Back into Maria Baker. Feed off of Rahanic, and she has 2 points. I think that might be her first 2 points of the season. Yeah, Baker. Baker with the rebound. Over to Fox. Fox, they're pushing the ball. Up to Cassidy. Cassidy tries to go around, and she does the Euro step, and she gets the bucket. So Cassidy's first 2 points of the game. Foul. In comes Walls. Will shoot one. And the foul is on number 25, Dvorak. That is her second, team 6. Both teams will be in the bonus for the last minute and 25 seconds. Cassidy to shoot, up, bounces it off the back, rebounded by Dvorak. Dvorak to Faith Tyler. Faith Tyler brings it up past half court. Guarded by Fox. Oh, LeBeau on the pick and roll. Looks like she should have got an easy layup. Foul inside. See who the call is on. There were a couple people inside. It looks like it was on number 10. That is Michaela Cassidy with her second. That's the team's 7th, so they'd be shooting the bonus right now. And LeBeau drains one. Nice form. Back into the game are Kocher and Medicine Horn. Going out are Zephyr and Dvorak. Bella LeBeau set to shoot her second. And she drains another one. LeBeau is a junior, hitting some clutch free throws here. Up to Briggs. Briggs to Rahanic over on the right-hand side. Back into Briggs. Briggs back down to Maria Baker. Baker on the layup. Misses. Long rebound goes out to Lizzie Tyler, and she misses the layup. We tipped the ball out, and she was the happy recipient of that, but she goes full court. And another jump ball with 49.6 seconds. It will be Titan ball. Titans get it into Fox. Emily Fox brings it up. She can handle the ball. Over to Baker. Baker back to Fox. Down over to the right elbow to Baker. Looking inside. Double team down low on. They're fronting and behind her. So it's going to be hard for Briggs unless she moves. Rahanic shoots. Flies over the top. Rebound by Bella LeBeau. Up the court comes Faith Tyler. Brings it past half court with about 17 seconds into Medicine Horn. She looks, kicked it over to Kocher. Kocher to Lizzie. Tyler throws it out with 5 seconds. Bella LeBeau brings it up, kicks it over to Faith Tyler. Shoots the three, and it goes off the back of the rim. And that ends the first half of play with the score MVP 28, Lady Red Raiders 8.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM in Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM in Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM in Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM and Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM and Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM and Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame Blitzen. I only take it out once a year for deliveries.
I see. You are definitely due for an upgrade.
The deals at Vernite GM and Mitchell are so good, even Santa can't miss out.
You can't forget this.
Big city inventory, small town pricing.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is
Agtegra agronomist for details, or visit agtegra.com today.
Now, on to the markets. Bean prices remain the same as expected, and those.
Beans? Let's talk about trucks. Get bushels of savings on new Chevy and GMC trucks all month long at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Choose from over 120 heavy and light duty trucks in stock or arriving soon. Silverado, Sierra, Colorado, or Canyon. Your new truck is waiting at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Shop on the lot or online anytime at VerniteGM.com. Big city inventory, small town pricing.
We hope you are all enjoying.
Welcome back. Let's recap a little bit of the first half. For the Lady Red Raiders, Bella LeBeau had 2 free throws for 2 points. Kaylee Kosher had 2 free throws for 2 points. Misa Dvorak hit a 2-pointer, and Disha Medicine Horn had 2 points. And that rounds out the scoring. They're at 8 points for... they only scored 2 points in that second quarter. The Titans, they started out fast. Haley Schmitz got 2. Maria Baker's got 2. Michaela Cassidy has got 2, and I'm missing 2 from somebody. Emily Fox was 3 for 4 from three-point land, and she picked up a basket underneath on a steal, and she has 11 points. And Caitlin Briggs, even with the double teams and the pressure, like I say, Coach Christensen gets her picked away from the ball, and you catch people in transition defense, and she gets some baskets right underneath. She has 9 points. So we'll be set to go here in about 50 seconds. The referees are back on the floor. They're bringing all the balls in. And like I say, the Titans are right now on a 7-game win streak. They lost the first 2 games of the season to West Central and Corsica Stickney. Like I say, probably 2 of the top teams. West Central was 10-0, and Corsica Stickney is 10-1. So since then, they've defeated Sanborn Central, Gregory, Menno, Tri-Valley, Canton, Redfield Dolan, and Kimball White Lake. And right now, unless the Red Raiders can find something to click in their offense, a lot of turnovers, good at the free throw line, but really have to come up with something. Right now, it looks like they're going to go with their starting 5. I see Faith Tyler prepping them up. Abby Brunsing, Dvorak, Knoll, and let's see. Dvorak, Knoll, and it looks like Tyler. Tyler goes, Kosher comes around, and they get a rebound and get it back up. Ball taken now by Daisy Rahanic. Restart, Schmidt, Walls, Rahanic, Briggs, and Cassidy. It's staggering 5. We'll see if they can get it rolling again. Walls into the corner on that baseline pick, and Caitlin Briggs starts the second half off. She now has 11 points. Schmidt, here comes that pressure that we were talking about. Not heavy, just keep it on them, make them use some time, make them start their offense a little bit lower. And a roundabout, and Kaylee Corser comes up, and she hits 2. She has 4 points in the game, 2 free throws in that one. A nice little drive on the baseline, flips it back up. Schmidt's going to cross over, go back, sees the open lane, gets to the basket, rolls off the back. And we really haven't seen, Brunsing has it over here on the right side, and she runs through the lane and flips it up. Falls short, rebounded by Cassidy, and brought up by Walls. They're going to put that half court. Looks like they're trying to trap her just as she comes across. Looking out to Briggs. Briggs to Rahanic. Swinging it around the perimeter. Inside to Briggs. A little hard. Bounced off her hand. They're flipping the ball up. Brunsing. And Rahanic tips it out of bounds. It'll be, with 28 seconds, it'll be Kocher inbounding the ball. So here comes, doesn't look like they got a pick out to Knoll. Knoll back, coming across. They really haven't tried to get into her. She's got some height. Oh, there it is. Just as soon as you say it, there it is. Dvorak puts it up, and it rolls in and out. Can't buy a basket right now. Ball rebounded by Haley Schmidt. Brought up the court by Haley Walls. Reagan Clues is in, down to the corner, and Walls puts it up, and it bounces up and over the back of the rim, making it Raider ball. Walls comes out of the game, and in comes Emily Fox, the 7th grader. And modest pressure, looking. Ball by Kocher. Kocher into Tyler. Tyler tries to drop it down inside to Brunsing, who tries to do a pivot, but I think she was trying to throw her elbow a little bit too much. Worried too much about the player rather than getting the ball up cleanly. Down to the baseline to Rahanic. Rahanic ball rolls in and out. Rebounded by Knoll. Here's what they did in the first half that kind of caught us off guard. Brunsing, she gets 2 points. Her first 2 of the game. It looks like they're going to release on every shot. So if we get a rebound, we'll have odds. Rebound, and here she goes again. This time we got back. Clues was back. Ball brought up. Tyler with the ball over to Kocher. Kocher comes around the corner. Fox gets her hands on the ball and tips it, and it's going to be it should be Titan ball. As the halftime, it was to the Red Raiders. Fox brings the ball up. She crosses half court. Looking, waiting for Reagan Clues to come around the baseline. Looks off of double pick. Here comes Schmidt around it. They're looking back up to Clues on the elbow. Dribbles the ball out to the point, back over. Schmidt's going to put one up from the outside. It bounces off the back. And I thought maybe Fox might get around her. And it goes out of bounds. Red Raider ball. Into the game comes Cassidy and Walls. Out of the game goes Briggs and Schmidt. Set to inbound is Faith Tyler. Gets Kocher coming around the high pick. Back out to Brunsing. Brunsing over to Kocher. Kocher down to Tyler. Kicks it into Knoll. Knoll down to Dvorak. Dvorak into Brunsing. Brunsing. Oh, nice pass. Just can't get it to go in. Opportunities are there. Just can't get the ball to fall. Clues with the ball. She swings it back over to Fox. Back into Rahani, who drives hard to the basket. A little contested by Dvorak, and we're going to get a hold. Looks like it might be on number 10. We'll see. It is. It's on Michaela Cassidy. Team's first foul, her third foul for the thing, and a 30-second timeout is called. 30 by, oh, it didn't tell me. Did you see who the 30 was called by? No, I missed it too. Usually they point to let us know, but there is a 30-second timeout. I am going to guess that it was called by Coach Christensen. His first in this half, and the first in the game. So it'll be Red Raider ball. Get a little in for them, or as Bella LeBeau and Dacia Medicine Horn. Ball comes into LeBeau, passes it up to Coach or Tyler, and she feeds Medicine Horn, and she's going to get her bucket, her second, and it's going to be one shot. And the foul was on number 2, Haley Walls, her second, team first, and Medicine Horn puts it in. She now has 5 points, probably the leading scorer for the Red Raiders. Titans team second foul. Reagan Clues comes around the corner, looks to dish it inside, tries to catch the defense, looking at the dribble, and going back door as Daisy Rahanic was crossing along the baseline there. Could have got the ball in. Ball comes into Medicine Horn. She feeds it up to Faith Tyler. Faith Tyler kicks it back over to Dvorak, streaking Dvorak, and she's going to come in, and she's going to get 2 shots, and I think it's going to be on number 1, Reagan Clues. That is her third foul and the team third foul. Red Raiders have yet to go, and looks like Mesa Dvorak will go, rims out. Back into the game is Caitlin Briggs. Out goes Dace Rahanic. And Mesa Dvorak will shoot her second. Up and in. And Caitlin Briggs gets the rebound. Timeout on the floor as Dacia Medicine Horn's glasses came off in the how do you want to say, collision. Fox brings it up past half court over to Clues. Clues down in the corner to Walls. Walls looking inside. Kicks it around. Tyler gets her hand on the ball. Feeds it inside. Getting out of trouble. Clues has got the ball point. And they feed Walls inside. Nice pass by Reagan Clues. Gets an assist. And Haley Walls gets 2. And it looks like Tyler was called for a double dribble. Schmidt will inbound to Fox. Fox brings it up in the middle of the court. It looks like they're playing a little bit more wing defense. Walls comes up off the baseline over to Schmidt in the corner. Looking inside to Briggs. They do get it into her. And she gets it up, goes hard. Doesn't get the basket. They're going to get a... Again, they're releasing on the far side, which would have been tough to handle, but there was a travel called on Dvorak as she was looking to make the long pass. So it'll be Titan ball over here on the right-hand side, closest to the Titan fans. Ball comes into Fox. Fox back over to Schmidt on the right-hand side, looking, dribbles up and around the corner. Over to Clues, Clues to Walls. She's going to try and get it inside. Tries to reverse, doesn't get it. They're going to release. Here comes Tyler. Clues in good, perfect position, and they're going to call her for a block. That is going to be her 4th foul, and the team's 4th. It will send Kaylee Kosher. I think I've been calling her Tyler. Katie Kosher to the line. Dace Rahanic comes in for Reagan Clues, who's really played some really tough defense. She might not score the points, but I think the other team knows that she's out there. And off the rim, rebound by Medicine Horn, and she's going to get fouled. One of the things that Coach Christensen's going to work on is boxing out. I think she streaked all the way over from... So Medicine Horn is going to get it, and it's first foul on Haley Schmidt. Team 5th. Medicine Horn misses her first. And misses her second. Walls rebounds. Kicks it over to Walls. Walls goes back across court to Schmidt. Down in the corner to Fox. Guarded by LeBeau. Out to Schmidt. Back over to Fox. Inside to Briggs. Briggs flips it up. Doesn't get the roll. LeBeau bringing it up with the right-hand side. She crosses over. Comes around the left. Gets it down to Brunsing. Brunsing tries to get inside. And she is called for a travel. I thought maybe they'd call a jump ball but on the tie-up. But and sorry for the lull, but Fox to the corner of Daisy Rahanic. She travels, takes an extra step. And there's a timeout on the floor. And I didn't see who that one was called. They don't signal as much as they used to. And where you don't have a partner watching, and it's sometimes hard to pick up whose call. But it is a 30-second timeout. I think that this one was called by the Red Raiders. So they come back out on the court. It is Tyler, Kocher, Brunsing, Medicine Horn, and LeBeau in for the Titans. Fox, Rahanic, Briggs, Schmidt, and Walls. Tyler brings it up, gets it over to Brunsing on the left side, down to Medicine Horn. Medicine Horn's going to feed Kocher, streaking to the basket, and she gets the roll. That is her 2 points. She's got 6 in the game now. 18-32. Red Raiders are slowly crawling back into this. Other than that first outburst, we really haven't been looking, trying to get the ball inside. Emily Fox, who hit early, now say that. And Haley Walls gets to the basket for her second basket of the game. She's got 4 points. Emily Fox just about intercepted that pass. Like I say, for a seventh grader, she has good floor sense. Ball comes into Tyler. Faith Tyler dribbles it out. He hasn't gone to his bench as much as he had in the first half. Brunsing up, rebounded by, Schmidt, taken by Tyler. Tyler kicks it up to Kocher. Kocher's ball is off. Schmidt gets the rebound this time. I think she was caught by a little bit of a surprise that the ball came to her and didn't put a handle on it. All right, Walls has got it out front. Swings it over to the right side to Schmidt. She's going to dribble right in. She's got a wide open lane. They're so worried about Caitlin Briggs dropping down the middle that she's going to get it. And the foul on the Red Raiders, number 44, Daisha Medicine-Horn. That's her second. Team first of the first half. Schmidt puts it up, and she hits. She has 3 points in the game now. Sutton to shoot the second, and up, and off. Rebounded by Medicine-Horn, to Brunsing. Back to Faith Tyler, who brings it up past half court. Almost a travel. Backdoor to Brunsing. She puts the runner, and she gets the basket. And that, as time runs out, she now has 4 points, and the score is 35-20. They've cut the lead by 5 points. Set to play for the fourth quarter. The Red Raiders look to have had some spotty. They lose a couple, win one. Lose a couple, win one. You can see that there's talent there, and you can see that they just have to hit their shots. The Titans, Coach Christensen's really got them firing on all pistons. And he plays a wide range of players. Pretty good crowd here tonight. We're waiting for the boys game later. I haven't really heard much about the boys for the Red Raiders. So, back in the lineup, Red Raiders ball to start the fourth quarter. Ball over to Dvorak. Dvorak at the top of the key. Drives, kicks it over to Tyler. Tyler dribbles in. Over to Kocher. Kocher's going to go baseline. Nope. Cut off by Walls. Dvorak into Caitlin Briggs. Not sure she's the point guard. But Daisy Rahanic ran it down. Fox with the ball on the wing. Throws it over to Walls. They're ready. Pack it in when ball looks like it might go into Briggs. Walls sets to shoot. Takes her time. Sights it up. And hits. She has 6 points in the game. Nope, 7. The Bowl back into the game. Hands it off to Brunsing. Brunsing out to Kocher. Kocher, she hits a 3. She now has 9 points in the game for the Red Raiders. Fox to Walls. 38-23. Rahanic with about a 15-foot shot. And she's made those shots. She's been pretty tough on that little hop shot. Again, pushing the ball up. Caitlin Briggs called for the block. Her second foul will send Abby Brunsing to the line. Nope. take that back. It was just a block. It wasn't on the shot. Now he's gone to his bench a little bit. Lizzie Tyler is into the game. So here comes Culture. LeBeau on the backside gets the easy bucket. That is her 4th point. 38-25. And the Red Raiders just staying with it. A few of those balls starting to roll. Walls sights up, but she doesn't shoot. Dribbles into the lane. Flips it up. Doesn't get it. Kosher bringing the ball up over to Tyler. Tyler to LeBeau. LeBeau's going to put up a 3-pointer. Rolls in and out. Briggs gets the rebound. Foul on the rebound. Looks like the foul will be on number 2. Got to wait. What I see and what they see are 2 different things. Yes. Foul's on number 2. Lizzie Tyler, her first. And the team first to the 3rd of the second half. Fox brings it up past half court. Schmidt with the ball in the left wing. Back to Fox in the corner. Into Rahanic. And it goes a little hard pass. And it goes off. Just a few mental mistakes by the Titans. Trying to get the ball moving too fast. Ball comes over to LeBeau. LeBeau looking. Lizzie Tyler, she beats inside. I think Caitlin Briggs got a little bit of that. And then as she's turning with the ball, LeBeau picks up her first foul, team 4th foul. Kind of a silly foul. But now into the game, Maria Baker. She's going to bring the ball up, pass out, guarded by Culture. Schmidt with the ball. Over to Fox. Fox back to Schmidt on the left elbow. Nobody really moving. They swing it back to Fox, and there is Casey Rahanic. She kind of gets up and off, and the ball's going to be underneath. And let's see what the call is. I think it's going to be on Caitlin Briggs. That is our 7th foul. They are into the bonus. Shooting is number 4. Tyler bounces off the front of the rim. 1-1-1. And the ball is hustled out. Goes to the Red Raiders. Rahanic got a hand on it, but not enough to get the ball into the thing. Looks like Fox tipped the ball out, and they'll move farther down into the east corner over there. LeBeau guarded by Baker. Looks like they've gone man-to-man. And Tyler to Tyler, over to Tyler, and up, and forces a shot. Ball bounces around, run down by Dvorak. Dvorak to Kosher. Kosher's going to put up a 3-pointer out for the rim. And Caitlin Briggs comes in and uses her height to get the rebound. Hands it off to Fox, who runs it up court. And passes it off to Fox. Fox to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Baker. Baker puts the ball down, dribbles into the middle. Fox comes around the corner, over to Schmidt. Up to Rahanic. Rahanic's ball. She just can't seem to get him to fall tonight. And again, the Red Raiders are releasing. And the ball, I think he's going to call the basket as being good by Culture. And that is going to be Caitlin Briggs' 4th foul. 2 quick ones here in this quarter. So we're going to have to go a little shorter. We've got a couple in the game. Reagan Clues has 4, and she's back into the game. They're going to make the 3-pointer, and it doesn't come okay. Cassidy gets the rebound over to Walls. Walls is going to be pressured in the front court by Lizzie Tyler, and she gets a hand on it, runs her down, and they try to, and Reagan Clues, and they're going to call a jump, and heads up play by Reagan Clues as they try to pass the ball up court. And it's going to be Titan ball with 4:09 left in the 4th quarter. They've closed to an 11-point game. At one point, we were 20 points ahead. Not taking the open shots and trying to work some patterns inside, but we still need to score points. So timeout on the floor. 4:09. The cheerleaders are out there doing cartwheels. Pretty talented young ladies. So, just a couple recap. Let's see. LeBeau's got 4. 9 for Kocher. They've got 3 for Dvorak. 4 for Brunsing. And Medicine Horn looks like 5. For us, let's see, we've got 11 for Briggs, 11 for Fox. They've only scored 2 points where they were the firepower in the front. Cassidy's got 2. Baker's got 2. Schmidt's got 3. And Haley Walls has 7. So pressure being put on the front court by Lizzie Tyler. They've upped their tempo. They're looking to put pressure. And they call Lizzie Tyler, it looks like, for some contact up front, a block. Nope, take that back. It was on Kocher, her first foul. Team 5th. Walls swings it over to Cassidy. Cassidy dribbling up. Pressure, they're pushing it out. Trying to steer where they dribble. Down to 20 seconds. Cassidy dribbling the ball. Nope. Nobody over there. I think the ball was intended to go to Walls, and it goes off LeBeau's foot as she brings the ball up court and goes out of bounds. It looks like we need to get a little bit of ball handlers in, so back in comes Fox and Caitlin Briggs with her 4 fouls. So we got 2 players for the Titans on the floor with 4 fouls apiece, Clues and Briggs. We'll see if they can finish the game out. Walls brings the ball up past half court, loses it on the dribble, hit off her foot, and she tackles. So that should be Haley's 3rd foul. And it'll send Lizzie Tyler to the line, and it should still be a 1-1. Daisy Rahonig's set to come in. She comes in for Michaela Cassidy. So we've got Fox, Briggs, Rahonig, Walls, and Clues on the floor. As Tyler puts it up, bounces off the back of the rim, ball rebounded by Walls. Here comes the pressure. Little Tyler puts it on Fox. Fox gets it over to Clues. Clues sets the high pick. And that's what you do, is that they're doing a jump. So the person underneath the basket's going to be wide open. And Haley Walls set to shoot the 3. And Briggs gets the rebound. She hustles over the top. And she's first points in this quarter. 4 points in this half. So, in ball. They dump it inside to LeBeau, guarded by, and she gets the turnaround and puts it up and in. She now has 6 points. Fox has the ball, and she's going to be pressured by Tyler. Swings the ball over to Walls. Walls dribbles it up. Patience. Tries to force it, and there's a kick called. And I can't remember if they reset the clock only under 15 seconds. I think they reset it back to 15. Ball tipped out, taken by Walls. And Walls dribbles to the basket. She will go to the line to shoot 2. I think Dvorak's going to pick up this foul. And it is on number 25, her 3rd. Team 6th. It will send Haley Walls to the line. And she hits her first. She now has 8 points, set to shoot her second. 41-29. And it bounces off the back of the rim, rebounded by Dvorak. Dvorak up to Tyler. Back to Faith Tyler. Faith crosses over, goes to the right, and she dribbles. I thought she may have dribbled a little bit earlier than that. She kind of caught it, hit off her chest and off her other arm before hitting the floor, which would constitute a double dribble. But here we go. Schmidt into Fox. And she brings it up to see if they're going to jump her. Yep, they showed. Kocher was going to come over and help out. Ball up. And ball down to Schmidt. Schmidt's guarded by Kocher. Into Rahanic. Rahanic is the one they seem to be letting go. And Fox, nope, that was Walls. And they put it back up. Rahanic on the rebound puts it back up. Walls with the three-pointer, and then Rahanic. And another foul. And I'm not quite sure who this one on. Looks like it's on Daisy Rahanic. That is the 10th foul. It's Dacey's second. It'll send number 3, Kaylee Kocher, to the line. She hits. She has, looks like 12 points in the game. I believe she is the high point scorer for them, and hits her second. And timeout called by the Red Raiders. Saw that one this time, and it'll be a full timeout with 1:51. Now, as tradition would hold, 10-point lead, I would say that they're probably going to come out and start committing some fouls. And since they're not really into any foul trouble except for Daisha Medicine Horn, who's not even out on the floor, I would say that we're going to have to win it at the free throw line. And we haven't been exceptional tonight. Most of our games we have been. I would say that we're probably about a 65% free throw shooting or better. But tonight, everything seems to be on the front of the rim or bouncing off the heel. So there's the first horn at about 20 seconds. So you got about 10 seconds left, and here they come. So back on the floor now, they brought in Eva Zephyr, so I'm guessing that she'll be the designated fouler. Lizzie Tyler, Brunsing, Dvorak, and Faith Tyler. So we're deciding who's going to inbound the ball. Looks like Michaela Cassidy's going to inbound the ball. Nope. And they get it into Fox. They're running a full court trap, letting a lot of time go. They kick it back out. And there's a layup. Fox sees her underneath, and Daisy Rahanic with the bucket. Her first 2 points of the game. Over to Brunsink. She's going to light it up from the outside. Bounces off the heel. Run down by Emily Fox. Emily Fox is going to bring it up. Get rid of the ball and get it up past half court. Rahanic has it. Now back to Fox. Tyler tries to put some defense with Faith, and no. Walls dribbles in. She's going to put the shot up. I think she expected the call, but didn't get it. They were initiated, and it's going to be timeout by Red Raiders, and it's going to be another full timeout called by the coach with 1:05. So we've got 1:05. We've got a 12-point lead, 43-31. We'll see where it goes from here. I would have thought that they would have come out since they brought Eva Zephyr out. She has no fouls. I thought that she would have been the person designated to start fouling. They've got one to put us in the 1-and-1. And then they've got 3 more fouls before we shoot the double bonus. So they've got some fouls, as I would say, to give. And the way we've been shooting tonight, you know, we've struggled. So we'll see. 105. See if they come back out with that diamond front court press when we get the ball back. Ball's going to be inbounded by Lizzie Tyler. Kocher gets the ball down in the corner. She's looking to push, gets it down to Faith Tyler, who gets it into Dvorak. Dvorak goes around, and she gets it. And a timeout called again. 32nd by the Red Raiders. So now it is a 10-point lead again. And like I say, when they come out of this, if they start fouling, we'll be in the bonus on the first foul. So I don't know if they'll pick and choose who they're going to foul, but we'll see. If a coach has done his homework, they'll know who the highest percentage free throw shooters are and try to find the one that doesn't have it. So we're going to inbound the ball. And on that last inbound, they put the ball. If the players aren't ready to play, and she gets right around. Eva Zephyr passes it up to Caitlin Briggs. Passes it back to Daisy Rahanic. So, Caitlin Briggs with the assist. Daisy Rahanic for two. Red Raiders, Brunsing's got the ball. Kicks it out to Tyler. Over to Eva Zephyr. Back over to Brunsing. And she puts it up and rebound by Briggs. It's going to be a foul on number 2. Caitlin Briggs will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And the foul will be on Lizzie Tyler. Her second. And back into the game, Brunsing and Zephyr go off. Into the game comes LeBeau and Kocher. Neither one of them has fouls, so it clears the Titans down to the far end. Caitlin Briggs up and shoot, and it runs out. So with a 12-point lead, they've got to score quick or look. They get it into Dvorak. She's going to turn around and put it right back up. Get the ball. Cassidy to Walls. And they're going to come. Kocher guarding Walls. Going to come. Going to jump it. Fox is going to got the ball. Coach is yelling no fouls. Fox to Cassidy. Cassidy. They're just going to hold on to the ball, the Red Raiders. And the game will end 45-33. So the girls increase their to 8-2 for the MVP Titans, and the Red Raiders drop to 3-7. And let's see. Haley Walls had 8. Haley Schmidt had 3. Maria Baker ended up with 2. Michaela Cassidy, I believe, ended with 2. I've lost 2 points in there somewhere, but Daisy Rahanic will have 4 points. Emily Fox did all her scoring in the first half. She started in the first half with 11 and finished with 11. Caitlin Briggs had 13. She had 9 in the first half, got 4 in the second half. And somebody had 2 points in there, but for the Red Raiders, Bella LeBeau had ended with 6 points. Kaylee Kocher had 13. She tied Caitlin Briggs for top scorers for the game. Mesa Dvorak ended out with 5 points. Abby Brunsing ended with 2. And Daisha Medicine-Horn finished the game with 5. The boys are out on the floor. We've got about 20 minutes, so if you've got something you'd like to do, now is the time to do it. I was looking here for my, I usually put notes down, but I can't seem to find my boys. So I can't even tell you what the win-loss record is for either team right now. The Titans played a whale of a game up in Redfield, their last game. They show a lot of starting to come together as a ball team and really showed some heart towards the end of the game where they were down and came back and took the lead and held it with about 4 minutes left, I think, in the game. So we're looking for some, we still have that about 3 or 4 minute lull in the third quarter where nobody wants to shoot the ball, especially if we're ahead. And that's where Dolan Redfield came back on us, is that we had a lead on them, about 7 or 8 points. They came back and went ahead, and then we finished the game out and finished tough. They had the height ratio on us. Kobe Kaiser injured his knee and left the game. I don't know how, haven't heard how he turned out. But I don't see him on the floor right now. So the Titans are pretty young this year. The first players off the bench are a 7th grader and a freshman. And they started the season without Weston Tobin, who was nursing a football injury from the start or the end of the football season. So I am looking. So we'll be off for a few minutes here. Got to use the facilities. And then we'll be back with about 2 or 3 minutes. So the referee is set to cross the court to shake hands with both coaches. For the Red Raiders, the coaches are head coaches Josh Davies, assisted by Riley Kerwan. And for the Titans, school song. Eric Denning, who had his 300th win sometime, I think, last year or the year before. He's assisted by Jason Helling, Chase Hetland, and Monty Freestad. We'll be set to go here in about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Again, the officials for tonight's game are Darren and Aaron Vandenberg and Steve Walsh. I'm not sure where they're out of. I've seen them referee before. I think it is the first, well, not the first time that they've reffed here. As the Titans head over with about 1 minute left, the Red Raiders will be heading out. And we'll get ready to get the starting lineup. I'm on the opposite from the scorers table, so some nights I just don't get over there to get them. "40 seconds to go. And I forgot usually I keep a sheet to tell me for the records and things like that for both teams. Common opponents, I know that they both have played Gregory and both beat Gregory. The Red Raiders beat Gregory with the same number of points that we scored, 54, but they won. And here comes Toby Zephyr, a 5'8 freshman. And a 5'8 freshman guard, Marcus Zephyr. A 6'1 senior forward, number 21, Tyson Harpin. A 6 foot freshman, number 9, or freshman forward, number 30, Dustin Honemichael. And I think for the 6 foot sophomore, number 34, Jaden Peters. So, number 1, Colton Tobin. .5'10" senior, Nolan Sampson. 5'10" senior, number 5, Weston Tobin. .59" sophomore, number 11, Riley Deinert. And the big man in the middle, a 6'4" junior center, number 23, Brady Anderson. So we've got a height, but not a height advantage. Again, like I said earlier, we had Kobe Kaiser hurt his knee, I think, up at Redfield, and I see him sitting down there on the end of the bench. So they'll have to go the distance without one of their outside shooters and rebounders. Set to jump it up in the middle is Tyson Arpin against Brady Anderson. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is, but there's 70 minutes on the clock. Oh, they corrected it now. And I think we will be ready to country and western, or as I prefer to have it, rock and roll. And the ball goes up. Anderson tips it. Sampson gets the ball. Titan ball. He wings it over to Colton Tobin. Colton crosses back over, kicks it over to Weston, kicks it around to Riley Deinert, who's going to drive in, pushes the ball up, gets his own rebound. Ball swung over to Deinert. Deinert dribbles up in the middle. Tobin. This is the first time I think Weston started this year. So Colton Tobin's going to put it up from the corner. It goes off the front of the rim, and there's going to be a push. And it's going to be down underneath. Let's see who the foul's on. It looks like on number 5, Weston Tobin. His first foul, team first. And they started up with the pressure, like I thought. They had some good success the other night with their quickness on getting to the ball and that. And with the Red Raiders starting a couple freshmen, you never know. Pass goes in. Brady Anderson gets a hand on it. Sampson picks it up. Comes out of the box up the left-hand side. He's dribbling down, hands it off to Tobin. Tobin looking back to Sampson. Looking into, swings it around. Tobin back out to, and Sampson's going to put up the three-pointer. Goes off. And ball goes out. Red Raider ball with 6:45. No score in the game right now. And my phone is ringing. And it's nobody I know. Don't you hate calls like that? So ball goes back over to the Titans. Sampson sets the inbound the ball. Gets it into Colton Tobin. Pushes his way up with some muscle. And Colton Tobin gets the first 2 points of the game for the Titans. The ball comes into number 30, Honemichael. And young Zephyr Toby is called for a travel. So it's going to take a little bit here to get which Zephyr is which Zephyr. And the ball comes way outside to Sampson. Going to kick it down to Deinert. Deinert puts up a three-pointer and nets it. And the Titans are up 5-0. Zephyr, Marcus Zephyr dribbles it down, turns it over. Riley Deinert's going to look like he pulls up and stops. And he's going to try and go, and they're going to call him for a traveling. Got himself into a situation where he was triple teamed, no real opening to go anywhere. And the Titans have some pretty good pressure, Ball inbounded to Honemichael. Honemichael gets it back up to Marcus Zephyr. Marcus dribbles past Riley Deinert, going to throw it up. Back over to Peters. Peters' shot. Looks like Brady Anderson gets a block. That was one thing that Brady did last week, is his blocks. Ball set to be inbounded by Honemichael. Honemichael into number 21, Arpit. Ball pushed up court to Sampson. Sampson pushes it over to Weston Tobin. He dribbles it back up and around, swings it over to Deinert. Deinert's going to drive, kick it out to Colton Tobin. Tobin's going to throw it clear across court, and Sampson's going to drive in, and it goes over the rim, rebounded by Honemichael. I'll take that back by Arpin. Arpin. And Toby Zephyr brings the ball up past half court. Peters. Ball intercepted by Weston Tobin. A lot of families. Uh-oh. Coach for the Red Raiders is a little upset. Coach Davies is a little upset on a couple of the calls. Ball comes into Marcus Zephyr, who flings it back over to Peters. Peters gets it up to Toby Zephyr, who's dribbling right down the middle. Sampson gets in front of him, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Brady Anderson, hands off to Tobin, swings it up to Deinert. Deinert's going to try and go baseline, gets it back out to Sampson. Sampson gets through the crack, but he's fouled on the drive. It'll be taken out of bounds down on the baseline. Foul is on number 2, Toby Zephyr, his first, team second. Deinert inbounds it to Reed Russ, and looks like Deinert got a second three-pointer. Ball inbounded, passes up to Toby Zephyr. Toby dribbles around Colton Tobin. Tobin puts the pressure on him, swings it over to the right to Honemichael, turns the ball over. Deinert coming up, shoots it up and over Peters. Deinert has 8 points. Ball's going to go down quick. Ball passed up to Bert Zephyr, and there's a foul on the play. It will go against Riley Deinert, his first, team's third. And Bert Zephyr sets to shoot. Up, and he hits. Now into the game. Zach Mickinen in for Brady Anderson, and Sampson back in for Riley Deinert. Set to shoot his second, Bert Zephyr. Their first points of the game, and it bounces off the rim, run down by Russ. Ball swung up to the corner to Tobin. Tobin puts it up from the corner, rolls up and off the rim. Anderson kicks it out to Sampson. Sampson puts it up, and Sampson hits for 3. Now this is the way they played. When they played unselfish up at Redfield, they scored a lot of points, 13-1. So let's see if they can keep the pressure up. And 10-second call, violation, turns the ball over. Back into the game is number 23, or into the game is Sagan Ulrich. Sagan is a senior, 5'10". He's a forward. Ball best from Tobin into the backcourt, back to Sampson. And tries to get it into Colton Tobin, and the ball was tipped. Toby Zephyr brings it up past half court, guarded by Reed Russ, looking on the baseline, passes it into 32, Bert Zephyr. Bert Zephyr puts it on the floor, gets around, comes around and gets it. Toby Zephyr gets the rebound, shot up by number 34, who kisses it off by Jaden Peters, now 13-4. Hands off to Reed Russ. Reed Russ goes around the corner over to Weston Tobin, up to Colton Tobin, out to Sampson up at the point. Sampson dribbles down the right side, works his way through, kicks it back out to Weston Tobin, who drives down, tries to get it into Zach Mickinen. Doesn't quite. Peters gets his hand on the ball and gets a turnover. Toby Zephyr bringing it up to Bert Zephyr. Shot from number 15, Simon Fryer. He hits for 3. Weston Tobin over to Reed Russ. Reed Russ turns around the corner. Sampson shoots up another three-pointer and hits again. He now has 6 points in the game. Peters inbounds it to Toby Zephyr. Tries to get around Sampson. A little bit of pressure. And Weston Tobin gets his hand on the ball, but kicks it out of bounds. They had the steal, just didn't keep a hand on it. Both teams substituting freely. So I've got to catch up. So they got Fryer, Zephyr, and Ulrich. Reed Russ going to bounce it off the leg of number 32, Bert Zephyr. So the Titans will get the ball back. 16-7. Ball in the backcourt to Sampson. Sampson, they're going to run strong. They've got 2 big men out. Out comes Mickinen. Mickinen gets it in. Try to get it into Brady Peters or Brady Anderson. Reed Russ drives, goes in. Kicks it back out to Riley Deinert. Deinert dribbles, puts the ball on the floor. Brady Anderson getting pushed around pretty well underneath there. They try to do a lob pass in, and ball's going to stay to the Titans as Bert Zephyr tipped it out of bounds.
he sitting here touching shit? What about? See, what's he doing? Test, test. Everything looks like it's on, but I don't know why. It's not on the screen. So it's YouTube right now. Well, I'll stop it. I'll set up a new event. Maybe we'll get the fourth quarter.